This week's Dreamsnaps is all about adventure. So if you want to see how I put this together, how I came to this very much finding the fairy forest vibes, stick around and I'm going to walk you through my thought process from start to finish, some other ideas I had, and of course, hopefully you'll learn a little bit along the way. I do also want to take a minute and apologize. I know usually I would have posted this yesterday. Unfortunately, there were some technical difficulties that did delay our Dreamsnaps video just a little bit this week, but it is still here for you, my dears, and hopefully gives you some inspiration. Let's go ahead and see what our challenge is going to be this week. Fabled Relics. Get adventurous. Explore a mysterious hideaway where walls breathe, plants crawl, and untold creatures lurk. Tell stories of long-lost realms and hidden magic. Okay. So we're looking very like bit of adventurer vibes here, I think. You know what? Do I have the Glade Island? Let's do the Glade Island for once. I never use this one. I always use the Forest Island, but I think we're gonna use this one this time. And I'm kind of thinking, ooh, you're kind of cute. Okay, maybe we're gonna use you. I'm kind of thinking we're gonna do like, I feel like I've been doing it a lot lately, like a fairy garden, but it's gonna be, you know, half hidden behind like big walls. I have that, that crumbling castle kit that I was forever ago in the shop. I know that it's come back a few times. I think that's going to be a really good use here. There is another like walls kit in the shop as well right now. So I do know that there is that as well. I'm going to use the crumbling castle wall, the castle walls specifically because I like them more. And I think it'll really add to the kind of energy we're going for here. Maybe we'll use the tiered fountain. I don't know for sure though. Okay, we are still looking. There's like the leaf chairs, which are kind of cute. The curved or marble benches could fit the vibe. Okay, so we're gonna kind of have to build this in two phases, right? I think I'm gonna build out like our fairy forest first, and then I'm gonna kind of build out the area in front of it that is gonna be like a normal forest, crumbling castle walls, and I'm gonna set it up so we see just a peek of the actual garden. But I want to build it out enough that no matter what angle I kind of take the photo from, it still has that magical fairy energy. I always say, like, I tend to try to build my Dreamsnaps out probably about twice as big as I actually need to. Both because it makes it a little easier to kind of have that full energy, I guess, is the easiest way to say, ooh, we could do, maybe we'll do you. I don't know for sure, though. There's two ways I could go with this fairy garden. And one of them is going to be like actual full fairy garden energy, and the other is going to be like an old crumbling castle garden that's just been overtaken by nature and fairies and magic. It's like a little pocket that's kind of creeped into the, you know, the non-magical world, as you could say. I am gonna go ahead and grab these out though. Our little kind of end pieces for that, just so I've got it in case I use it. I could probably still do a bit of both, actually. Like if I build this out really far, we could do it. We could do it. I think I can combine them. Okay, let's just see what else is recommended first though, because I want to have an idea of what I kind of need to try to include, simply because obviously we do still need to hit our tags and things like that. I don't like that you're snowy. If you weren't snowy, I would use the heck out of you, but you are just a little bit too snowy. Okay, I am not seeing much else. See, not these castle walls. These aren't the ones I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like the crumbling castle walls. God, when did those come out? Those came out forever ago. I'm trying to think of it, but I think I've had them for a year at least. It's been a minute since those ones released. I know I've seen them in shop a few times though, so they've been around. Hopefully you guys know the ones I'm talking about. We'll find them in just a bit. If you're a bit lost on which ones I'm talking about, either they're gonna pop up in here, or if not, I'll go find them myself, because I really think they're gonna kind of sell this energy we're going for here. There's the other castle walls, not those castle walls either. I want the crumbling ones. Gosh, what else is there here? Maybe you? I don't know. I think you're gonna give a little too like polished inside, which isn't what I want. Not like polished buildings anyway. What do we have? What do we have? We are almost to the bottom here, and I have like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Where the frick is everything? Okay, we're gonna have to do a little search of our own here, it seems like, which is okay. I think this is definitely one that like it's kind of hard to get tags that are gonna bring up exactly what the theme is. You know, we're talking very like adventure. Like that's not just it, but like I don't know, fairy tale adventure, but it doesn't necessarily have to be fairy tale. I could also see people doing like pirate themes, could be really cool. Or like if they wanted to be on theme with the update, they could probably get away with things like, oh, what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? They could probably get away with like, maybe we're using this mushroom. Olympus, doing like Hercules on his way to Olympus kind of vibes. That's where my brain was. It just took a minute to get there. Okay, I think if we do a gazebo, we're actually gonna do one of the flower ones. I don't think we're going to though. If I'm honest, I just don't think we're going to. Okay, is there just like there's just a Disney Fairies one, right? Yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, I thought there was more. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna reset this and I'm gonna search castle. These ones are the ones I'm thinking of. So we are gonna do one of you. Actually, we're gonna need two of you. And then probably you. Two of you. Maybe we'll do... You're not tall enough. Some windows as well. Okay. Okay, let's start trying to build this out then. We're gonna put you way back there. Match you up. Oh, you are not matched up. Where's the other piece? Okay. And then I'm actually gonna come look at foliage, our trees. And we're gonna start pulling in some of these guys. Kind of fill it out back here a little bit. Really give that kind of fairy energy. Let's get you over here. You're a bit too big. Get you guys as well, just to kind of fill that out on the edges. Okay. And then we're gonna pull in our walls here. Because this is gonna be kind of what tells us what is gonna be visible and what isn't. In fact, I could probably pull these walls actually in a little bit more, if I'm honest. And then you go there. These are like just a little bit off and it's gonna bother me. And then you go there. Okay. See, and then this now kind of starts to fill in what I was talking about there in terms of the energy, the vibes. Okay. So then we're gonna do you here. And then we're gonna do these guys around it. Actually, I need to move you in the center a little bit more. Okay. Do some of these bird feeders. Okay, we're gonna get that placed around. We could do you kind of further back a little bit, get a little bit of a kind of lair situation going on. Pull these guys in here. Yeah. Yeah, that's given what I want it to give. That is coming together so nicely, actually.
I can't believe it. Oh my.
Can I get another one over here? Not quite. Okay, that's fine. We can go just back into here and do one of you. Kind of grab some things like this to fill in. You are just a little bit large, I think, to actually get anywhere. That's fine, though. Just some kind of areas of, like, the tall grass. I think you're a little bit big to fit anywhere. Oh, you fit there, okay. I think this one's gonna be kind of our best bet to fill this area in a little. Okay. 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 That's actually coming together really cute. Now, we are gonna go look at... Oh, we could do some of these guys around. Right, kind of use this to fill things in a little. And then I think there's some, if we come over here to underbrush, yeah, there's some purpley ones that are very similar. That we're just gonna kind of keep tucking wherever they fit. Maybe do a couple of these guys here and some of these flowers around. Let me fit there. Perfect. Okay. So that really fills that out a lot, which is what I needed here. Now, what I also need to do is kind of fill out this area leading up to it.
Come in, Star Command.
Okay, so that's going to be kind of like the little path outside. And we're going to come back to trees. And we're going to be doing kind of a random mix of whatever we feel fits. It doesn't need to make like a ton of sense. I actually kind of want it to not in a few ways. Like I want it to feel a little disjointed, not insanely so, but like kind of a interesting mix of trees. Like why is there so many different varieties here? Okay, actually, I think this is enough variety. Like, but we want a bit of that variety for sure. You are a bit smaller, so we're gonna put a absolute ton of you around. Like, I want this to feel very filled in, you know? Okay. I think you're actually gonna be a little tall for what I'm looking for here. And then we're going to take a few of these guys and we're going to kind of spot them around inside as well. And we're going to drop a couple of you guys back here. Come on. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna, ooh, we could do some of these trunks around actually. Because I kind of want to fill in, you know, obviously the forest floor a little bit. And we kind of need some shorter trees and things. The goal is to make this feel as much like a spooky forest as possible. Get just some kind of dead trunks wherever they fit. Okay, and then now we're gonna come to underbrush and we are gonna start to grab some of these guys just to kind of fill in down here as well. Wherever you can fit. Can I get another one of you kind of like, haha, I can, perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we've got some kind of smaller, darker ones. Really fill this out. Okay. And then we're actually going to search castle again. And we are going to grab maybe kind of some of these. Toss them around a little haphazardly. Okay, cute. And then reset filters back to underbrush, and we're gonna be looking for reeds and ferns and things to kind of fill out this little front section a bit to help make it feel a little more, I don't know, foresty. Some snake plants, those will work. Okay. So So now, to really sell this, we have to do the fit of a lifetime. Let's kind of see what they're suggesting. What do we have? I'm trying to go very, like, adventurous. Obviously, we could do, like, the piratey vibe, but I don't think that's quite what we're looking for here. That's just not the right kind of adventure vibe. I do think we're gonna want a hat of some kind for sure. I don't know how I feel about that either. Sheriff's jacket could kind of work. It could definitely kind of work. The Keeper of the Lore outfit would be kind of cool as well. Actually. Like this could kind of sell it a little, maybe. Maybe. If I can't like put something together that I really like, we might do the Keeper of the Lore outfit just to keep it simple, but I feel like I could do better. I feel like I can do better with this. I might just have to go find it myself. There is this, which is very fun. But I think if we do that, I need to actually remove the backpack. Which is fine. Oh, actually, that kind of works with the backpack covering it up a little. Okay, hang on. Okay, we need like a hat. I feel like I need a hat of some kind, but I don't think I have one that kind of suits what I'm looking for here. Like, I want something. I don't know. Maybe you. I think you're kind of the best I'm gonna get. And then we're gonna change out you for that. Earrings, I want to do you just for the fun. And yeah, I think that's actually kind of what we're gonna go with here. I think that kind of works because I'm gonna try to take it from the back. Okay, what? We could do the Fennec Fox. Wait a minute. We could so do the Fennec Fox and maybe an owl. All right, what's my inventory looking like? Not great. Okay, Oh, I need to make more space than that. I can eat you. We're gonna add some flowers, I guess. All right. Well, if we're gonna do that, let me kind of move these around a bit so they're not all right here, right around me. That's not kind of the vibe we're going for here. Just gotta find where they fit. Could totally do you back there, though. Okay, you can slide back there. You kind of fit here. Okay. Okay, hang on. So now we're gonna change out Dinah for... Where's my owls? The brown owl. Okay. I need to face this way when I open it. And then, what is our owl pose? Nah. Okay. Okay, that actually kind of works here. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. I do think I want to bring these up if I can.
You never forget kids like Emily or Andy.
Try and kind of fill it in a little more.
Jesse, I didn't know.
Just go.
There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna do you. And then I need to get the focus in. There we go. I want to let it have just a little bit of haze back there, but not a lot. Oh, actually, thinking about it, what about our tools? Nah, I don't think any of these are going to suit the vibe. Okay, and then we are gonna bring our saturation up just a little bit. Highlights or brightness up a little bit. Actually gonna tint it ever so slightly towards, I think pink is what it technically is. A light bloom, lighter character just a bit, and then I think we're gonna give it kind of a bit of rotation as well. Okay. Like, we have found the hidden fairy forest. I want to make sure it is sunny. All right. Do I want to bring the rotation back a little bit? Yeah. There we go. Oh, I actually really love how that looks. I want to have, see, I wish I could like make her smaller. Because if I could make her smaller and shove her like really far back, I think it would be really cool. But I can't do that. Unfortunately. Otherwise I would. I think it would be so awesome. But they keep them kind of large, which is like fine. But I want a little more freedom in making them small, right? I can tuck them up there though. That kind of works. All right. And that's our Dreamsnaps, actually. That came out pretty well. I'm quite proud of that. I think it definitely tells the story of what I'm trying to tell. You know, we've got our adventurer finding the secret fairy garden in the haunted woods. Oh, so good. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna save this, and then we are gonna submit it for Dreamsnaps, and that is our video for this week. I do want to once again apologize that this is actually a day late. Unfortunately, there were some technical difficulties that delayed things a little bit, but thank you guys for hanging out with me while we did this. If you've done your Dreamsnaps and would like to share it with us in the Kitty Coven, make sure you check out that Discord link in the description box below. It is a fantastic place. We do movie nights semi-regularly. City, and there's a whole Dreamlight Valley area. So if you want to share any of your photos from the game, or tips or tricks, or really just talk about the game in general, you can come join us over in the Kitty Coven and do so. While you're there, if you want to check out any of my other socials and get some more content, you absolutely can, and it would mean the world to me. But for now, my dears, please make sure you stay hydrated, you're eating enough, you're taking care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.